Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Let's see what we're cutting today. Alright, looks like we've got a bunch of Arizona agates here. Most of these look like they're probably from Gila Bend Mountain Range area. Let's kind of walk through these real quick. Let's start up here. Alright, so this has got a little window on either end showing, and this side has some really cool pattern. But it looks like it might have a fracture. Goes fairly deep. It might go all the way through, I don't know. So we'll cut a slab off of that end, see how bad that fracture is. Hopefully it doesn't go through. Alright, got this weird shaped nodule. It's thin on that end, a little thicker on this end. It's got a little bit of a window showing a open pocket center here, some banded agate. So we'll cut back here and part of that thick area parallel to that window. Alright, got another nodule here that it might have a fracture. It could also just be a ridge line from the bubble this grew in. Now this looks like it's got two different kinds of material, maybe a jasper and a banded agate. Huh, that could be interesting. I think we'll cut if I cut parallel to that ridge line, if that's what it is. No, I think I'm going to risk this. I'm just going to cut straight down across that line. Hope that's just a ridge line. And I bet it's banded agate on top and this other material on the bottom. Got some color, be neat to see. Alright. Okay, this one's got a lot going on in it. It's got some banded agate going all different directions, some possible tubes, maybe some healed fractures, maybe not healed. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of a Mexican crazy lace a little bit. Not sure how to cut this one, but it'd be interesting to see what's in it. Alright. Alright, so this nodule, I'm not sure. This might not have anything in it at all, but it might be a pleasant surprise as well. So, I'm not sure. I kind of want to cut it long ways, but possible fracture. Kind of runs diagonal. Again, I just can't tell. Where it goes. Alright, so I'll either cut it long ways or try to cut it back behind that possible fracture line. I don't know. I'm tending to just go long ways on that. Alright. Got this big old chunk here. You can tell on the skin or husk, it looks like a saginite. Definitely a saginite. Okay. Bit of a window here. I don't know. It'd be cool if it's got some solid agate. Looks like it does in the center with the saginite in it. It might have some color. Purple and or red would be nice. We'll see. All right, got this kind of a flat, funky nodule, but it's got that banded agate showing on that one little spot. So we'll cut him long ways and see. He might have a good pattern in it. All right, I think we've looked at everything but this last one here. Now this is a big piece. Again, it's kind of thin on that end, thick on this end, and it's kind of got a big old window here. Not really a window, but just a weird termination point. Like it grew up against another crystal or something. Probably a calcite crystal that wore out. Probably going to cut him short ways across him like this. If it's got a good banded agate center, it might have a really tight pattern. Don't really want to cut through that. Looks like I see some banded agate showing on that tail end here. So yeah, let's hope for the best. It's possible that it's agate, banded agate down to that point, and something else down here, because you can tell on this side, kind of looks like it's porous. Might have rhyolite in there. Might look like a moss agate or something. We'll see. All right, let me get these on the saw, get them cut open, and we'll see what's on the inside of these. I'll be right back. All right, back from the saw. I'm gonna start with this little guy. So, it wasn't a fracture, but looks like it had lots of fractures within the agate section. Take a look at it closely. It's interesting. It's got some weird little inclusions in it. It's got a red ring around it. Then this red stuff down here, almost like a jasper. And then this side, a little more banding, but still that fracture. But I wasn't expecting that red ring. That's pretty neat. Huh. All right. All right. Let's see if this one had anything in it or if it was a dud. And this one was a dud. All right. Well, can't win them all. Would have been cool if it was a big banded agate, but it's kind of that almost like a moss pattern on the inside. It's got some pitting in it. A little bit of color, kind of a pink and red, light gray or blue. And some brown. If it wasn't pitted, that'd be really cool. So color's not bad, pitting is. All right. Next up, got that big guy. Let's see how this turned out. Well, it's got some fractures in it, unfortunately, and the banding is kind of a different color on this side versus this side, probably due to exposure. And it's got that pitted rhyolite on the bottom. It's got some tubes in it. I don't know if it wasn't for those fractures, this one would be okay. But it's not too bad, I guess. I like those tubes. All right. It's hoping for a little more out of that one, but again, not bad. All right, next up, got that saginite. Let's see if it had any color or agate or anything good in it. Well, not so much in the color realm. Mostly a grayish color, but it's got some good pattern in it. I like that. This might be a good candidate for maybe getting a slab or two off of for cabochons. With all that pattern, I'd make a nice cab. A little bit of color in it. This side's a little thicker. Might be able to get a slab or two out of this as well. But yeah, the formations are good in this at least. Nice. All right, well, at some point I'll probably slab that one up for cabs. Next up, all right, I have this kind of crazy looking one. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, pretty cool looking actually. Again, mostly gray and white, but the formations are really neat. Lots of tubes and whatnot in it. That's a candidate for polishing. Or maybe getting a slab off of, maybe getting a cab out of. This looks like it had some banding in it. I guess there's a little banding. Not bad. No fractures. So yeah, definitely do something with this one. That is pretty cool looking. Great pattern. Kind of like a gray and white crazy lace agate. All right. 3 left. So let's see if any of these are any good. So we had that little nodule. It had the banding showing. Let's see if it has banding on the inside. Well, it's banded. Looks like it's got some healed fractures in it. Oh, it's a shame. It is nice looking. They are healed. All right, not bad. All right, 2 left. So this one had a window showing on either side. Let's see how it came out. Oh, very nice. A little fracture up here. But other than that, it's pretty good. Chip right here. I don't know. I could do a freeform cab out of that possibly. Or just face polish the back. Cool banding. Again, a little bit of a fracture right there. Some chipping up here. All right, not bad, but definitely going to lose some pattern on that one right at the top. Cool. All right, last up, had that skinny looking weird nodule that went from skinny to fat. Cut it on the fat end just behind this face. And, oh, very cool looking. Does have a bit of a quartz crystal pocket. That'll definitely polish up nice. Nice bands. A little bit of paint from the saw blade. Check this side out. Alright, the quartz gets a little smaller. but stone's going to get smaller, otherwise I would have slabbed it. But both of these would look nice face polished. Alright, that is the last one in this batch of rocks, so I want to thank everybody for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like, drop me a comment, let me know what you thought. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Alright, thanks everybody, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.